On this channel, we only give you updates that concerns Chelsea and Chelsea alone. All right, guys, welcome back to another segment. You know the way we normally do it. I'm always here to give you guys update that concerns Chelsea and Chelsea alone. Welcome to the end of the season review. And I'm with the man himself, Big Dave. You know what's in the man?
The hammer is back.
The hammer is back. The hammer is back.
This is our Thor hammer.
This is our Thor hammer. But this hammer, one is an judge case between me, Dave, and you. We go comment. One is an judge case. Anyone where they correct, we go put hammer sticker for your comments. Or anyone where Dave talk, we correct, we go use hammer. You understand? Yes. Dave, looking at Chelsea's season so far, ending 6th position, gaining 63 points, far from what we gained last season, which is 43 points, 44 points, ending the season last season, 12. That means we were 3 steps ahead this season, right?
Okay.
Looking at all this, let me start from the transfer because we spent heavily last season, the last season transfer. Who do you think was our best signing?
That's one question.
Okay, no be question.
No be question.
Now answer already.
You don't already answer yourself. No, that's one. I was expecting the one that will shake the table. This table now.
Okay, this one need a shake table.
No, this one not. But since you start, I like as you start with the small
Calm,
ones.
yes, I just want to be calm.
Of course, our sign of the season has been our one and only Cole Palmer, our star boy, Cole Palmer. He has done very well.
Confirm. Yes, going by play and going by stats and everything, how you rate Mauricio Pochettino? I know that he's no longer our coach.
I'll give him, out of 100%, I'll give him 60%.
Why?
Because I know that a lot of people did not fancy him from the beginning.
Yeah.
You understand? But we also have to understand that he had injury issues. There was a negative impact to him, his work in totality in general. But we also saw some flaws from him.
Yes.
You can't take it away that Pochettino did or made some errors during the season that cost us some games, some important games. By now, if we don't think of Champions League or even Europa League, and that was not because of
not
injuries.
even Europa,
Champions League. That was not because of injuries. You understand? There are some lineups he made that did not align. It didn't work. Like we didn't even expect it from him as a head coach. So I'll give him 60%. Towards the end of the season, he did well by changing tactics and some other things. I wasn't happy he was sacked.
Do you think him changing the tactics was it not due to the fact that Enzo Fernandez was injured?
Enzo don't enter this talk again.
I tell you, say, as we dey go, we dey fire.
Enzo fans. But I think I am not happy with the idea that Poch was playing Enzo Fernandez, but despite the fact that he realized that this guy had injury problems or he had stuff with his health. Understand? Because there's no way you will tell me as a coach that all your players, the particular player that is in your first team, that you don't know that this guy is not okay.
Yeah.
Understand? Even if Enzo was hiding it, at least the doctors around, the testing players, they should have been able to tell you that, okay, this guy is not okay. And then what should you do about it as a head coach? If the guy said, okay, coach, I can play with it, I'm fine. That is not enough reason for you to play the guy.
Even they want to play, not somebody you play for the whole
full 90 minutes. And sometimes, after every game, you keep checking him. Now, it became worse during the season, and he had to go for surgery. The question is, didn't you know that this guy had problems with his stomach? Didn't you know? And what did you do about it? You kept playing him, you kept feuding him, knowing that he can cause damage to the Chelsea team. Now, when you say people are not happy with Enzo's performance from the season, you see a lot of people defending him, saying it's because of the injury. You will be player will get injury. Why you not also get injury? You go 3 times, you rest, come back,
you play
with your full fitness. So you see where all the problem was coming from. So that's why for me, Pochettino did not do well in that area. And also Enzo Fernandez did not also do well in that area. So I'll give him a 60% out of 100. That could even be a better score. Maybe I won't give him 50%. But,
so that was good. That was good. Then I know say this one we I want to ask now. A lot of people go. There will be a lot of talk
controversies
on this particular question. Who do you think is the flop of the season for Chelsea? See, they are relaxed.
Flop of the season. Well, I will talk.
Talk.
I go talk.
Talk.
If you like, make on a call for me.
Talk. Is your opinion?
Flop of the season, that's my opinion. Anyways.
Yeah, that's your opinion.
I have 2%. But before I state my flop of the season, I want to make something clear.
Yeah.
You cannot call a player that's had lesser game time or was out for majority of the season due to injuries. You cannot call such player the flop of the season.
Okay.
Understand?
Okay.
So just to clear you guys, like for example, you can't call Lavia a flop of the season. How many games has he played? You can't call Nkunku flop of the season. I don't know if you're getting my point. Even Badashiu, because Badashiu, like, his injury was quite for a long time. We just recently, he came back. So you can't call him the
and
flop
it took
of
time
the season.
before he can get back to his feet.
It took time before he could get back. So my flops of the season, my flops.
Sand it.
Mudryk and Enzo Fernandez.
Okay.
So my flops of the season.
Fights don't start.
I'm not start on a fight. Anyhow it won't be. But let's be honest.
Why do you if it's Mudryk
5 goals in all competitions
Mudryk.
for such a player like that, wearing the number 10 for Chelsea.
Mudryk. Okay, leave Enzo. I want to keep Enzo aside. We'll enter that. Mudryk and Sterling this season.
Sterling for me because looking at stats, Sterling is ahead of him. Sterling scored more goals ahead of Mudryk this season. And I too, for one, feel that Mudryk had a lot of chances to prove himself. I know that Sterling missed a lot of chances for us this season, but you can see a little bit of his experience still when he's playing.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
But when it comes to Mudryk, we always know Mudryk for who he is this season or even last season. You know, always scared to take the ball, always hiding from the ball, always making wrong decisions with the ball.
Exactly.
Not knowing when to pass, not knowing when to shoot, not even knowing when to dribble.
Not knowing when to attack.
He even loses the ball easily. You understand? So, for me, I would say Sterling was better than Mudryk this season.
Okay, that aside, let's go back to
Enzo Fernandez. Right? Enzo Fernandez, for me, like I said, I know a lot of you will say he played with injury, but it is still his fault because if he had injury, or guy, if I come out, if I talk him, pop and play, say you get injury, and then we can now know how to judge you. But this season also, he has been lackluster. He has been down for us. This is not the Enzo Fernandez that we know that played under Graham Potter and Lampard. We know how creative he can be.
Yeah.
But this season, he has not really gelled well with this team. He's sloppy. Trying to win back the ball, he has been sloppy with that. He has scored amazing, wonderful goals also this season. I can remember his goal against Aston Villa, but that is not enough for a player that we signed for £105 million, an Argentine, a World Cup winner. And
the youngest player in the world.
You know, a player where we say we expect to be the heart of that midfield. So I'm also speaking based on our expectations from a player.
Yes, we expect.
You understand? Because if you, for example, now, somebody like Gusto, seeing the amount to sign Gusto for, if Gusto have flopped this season, I won't really want to look at his side because we signed him for a lesser amount of money. But not a player like Enzo Fernandez that we spent a huge millions for him, and you have not justified that amount this season. Let's be honest with ourselves. Enzo Fernandez was far from his best this season, but I believe he's going to come back well next season. But my flops of the concluded season is Mikhailo Mudryk and Enzo Fernandez.
See this
Hits the hammer.
This Enzo part. This Enzo part.
Fire
I like the way you break down the Enzo thing. you are not really harsh on Enzo Fernandez.
Yeah.
You are more technical in saying your mind about Enzo Fernandez. You understand?
Yeah.
But I was expecting you to say it's Jackson.
For somebody to score. For somebody,
See, apart from the fact that he scored so many goals in his first season in his Premier League, this boy cost us a lot.
I know.
See, a lot of Chelsea fans will
Definitely.
tell you that if you are to look Chelsea this season so far, they will tell you that Jackson and Pochettino are the one that caused our problem.
But if you are going by ratings now, if you're going by percentage, for those of us that will be mathematicians, you cannot. You will see that Jackson. I will just tell you proper playing. His style of play, and his goals, like the goals he has scored, has made him to have a higher edge. If you're trying to do percentage work now, with all the players, you'll see that Jackson will not come out as one of the least players. In fact, he will come out as part of the best players, because we all know how Jackson plays. His style of football suits us Chelsea. He knows how to hold play. He knows how to. I've seen some amazing things Jackson does, and I'm like, this guy, they play, but this you're missing. The chances he missed a lot last season, but then his goal contributions and his contributions to the team in general has covered for all the misses for me.
Okay.
This season, so you cannot put him in that flop area.
Okay.
You can't put him in that flop area.
Okay. Now, move over to the next one in terms of position and comparison. If I'm to compare in the midfield area right now, between Moses Caicedo and Gallagher, who will you pick?
As the best performer.
The best performance this season.
Okay. I'll pick Gallagher. To be honest, without bias.
Wow.
No, anything about the talk, and they give reason.
Yes. Why not?
So, and also, this is my opinion also.
Yeah.
So, I cannot be biased when it comes to this. Caicedo, when he came, he was not himself. Let's be honest with ourselves. It took Caicedo a little while to, get hold of himself.
Or let me don't do it only Caicedo. Let me include Enzo.
I go still pick Gallagher ahead of all of them.
Wow.
I will still pick Gallagher. This season, though, I'm not saying in general. I'm not saying with the way they play.
Yeah,
so you guys, take note of what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Now, Caicedo came in and he wasn't the Caicedo we all know.
Yeah.
But who was holding the midfield for us? Gallagher. Like the work rate of Gallagher is really underrated. The work rate of Gallagher has been underrated, and he has been consistent for Chelsea this season. For me, consistency is one big thing. Yes, it's not as technical as we all want him to be. It's not, now personally, when he did Crystal Palace, they score goals.
Okay.
When he was in Crystal Palace, he was scoring goals. But I know him coming back to Chelsea, he was playing more of a deeper position and he could not get
much
chances of that to score. But Gallagher covered up when Caicedo and Enzo was not doing well. And he was consistent to the end of the season. So if you are judging, I know Caicedo, during the end of the season, he started doing well. He was racking up 7.8, 8.0 ratings in every game.
Yeah.
Understand? But comparing him to Gallagher was better this season.
Wow.
Gallagher was better this season because of consistency.
Cuts.
Objection, my lord.
I cannot overrule that.
Objection.
We move. Talking about the wings, what about... I know that you have mentioned Mudryk to be the flop of the season. Now, let's do it like this now. Between Madueke and Mudryk, who will you pick to be the best in their positions in terms of creating movement and everything this season?
Surprisingly, Mudryk can't get talent. Mudryk can't get better potential. Like, if he had to play... I don't know, I really wish the guy played very well last season. But for me, again, Madueke over him. Madueke is one of our most improved players from last season.
Yeah.
If you are being honest out there, guys. He's one of our most improved players. You can see his contributions in terms of goals, in terms of the assists, and in terms of some of his build-up plays.
Yeah.
And one player I like, we say, he remind me of Adama Traore, because he has that physicality.
Yeah,
you can't like
hold him down,
bully him like that. You understand? As a winger, which is very, very important. And comparing him to Mudryk, if you watch most of Mudryk games for us this season, anytime we say one defender just shrug and he go just fly, he go just fall. He go lose
You
the
know,
ball.
ask me why I not put Palmer.
Well, I don't know. I will put him as part of the forwards now. Come on, I'm more like forward to us.
Palmer is a winger also.
I know, but if you Papa is a winger, he's also a 10. You understand? So,
but no need
but
to put Palmer.
you
because-
mentioned Madueke
Yeah.
and Mudryk.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, it's true. I don't
emphasizing on that.
I don't need to include Palmer because it is
No, Palmer is the best player this season. Chelsea.
no cap.
No cap.
No cap. Now talking about the defense, Kobe played some parts of the season,
Yeah.
but the Sheik came up and played some parts of the season. Between the two of them, which of them have had a better season?
Between Kobe and Badashio.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me just go straight to the point. Levi Kobe for me.
Okay.
Levi Kobe for me. He was solid. Well, if I remember that Man City game, our second leg Man City game when we played for Etihad, what him and Disasi did, they really did very, very well. But that aside, in general, Kobe has been solid.
Yeah.
There's one player that you hardly find making unnecessary errors. And seeing the fact that he's a young player and he has a lot to improve. Understand? He has a long way to go. But seeing the little that he has been able to contribute for Chelsea this past season, I'll take him ahead of Badashio. Badashio, injury, of course, slowed him down. The Badashio we know last season, he was very good. And one defender where I've been they look up to say, okay, this guy will be one of the hearts of Chelsea defense. But injury just spoiled the whole thing for him. Even when he came back, he was making a lot of errors. And it was until the last 3 to 4 games he started getting himself back. But that does not edge over Levi Kobe's contribution. So Levi Kobe for me over Badashio.
Wow. You know that initially my brain be done the shake. I nearly want to compare Thiago with the Sassi.
No, he won't even because I would say he won't tell me say, okay, who will you pick in the whole of the defense?
Okay.
I said, no, that is a very tricky question.
No. That's why I just calm down. I just calm down, select. But now going to the other side of the centre back, Chalobah and the Sassi. I know that the Sassi have played more this season, but let's go towards the end of the season right now in terms of work rate and everything, conversion. Even when they put Chalobah in the right wing back, his flows, his movements, compared to when the Sassi plays that same right wing back.
So are we comparing them for their centre back and prowess or for the right
boats?
The boats. You see why I relax now? Because some of you might just pick anybody you want to pick because you like that person also.
Yeah.
But for me, this is a very, very controversial question.
Exactly.
Because the Sassi
has made a lot of errors.
He made errors, but he also tried. Let's give it to him.
Okay.
He also tried. You understand? Now the fact that this Disasi had an injury towards the end of the season, I even give Chalobah a chance
to explore,
to even come back and show that he's the boss. He's still, Well, to be honest, it's a 50-50. It's a draw for me between the two of them. It's a draw for me. It's a draw for me because I've watched games where Disasi also helped us. The Man City game, the Liverpool draw, the first game, he scored his first goal in his debut. So we also have to give it to him.
Yeah, sure.
Understand? So, since I'm also seeing that he's a player that this is his first season at Chelsea. He's also a young centre back, and this is his first season at Chelsea. At least he don't try small. And all of us don't say, yeah, Disasi they make errors, they make mistakes. I remember the Leicester own goal, all of that, but let's not downplay. I'm not somebody that will always look at your bad side and forget the good side.
Exactly.
You understand? I'm not that kind of person. So if not, I would have picked Chalobah ahead of him. But between these two players, I would say it's a draw. But generally, if you say make a pick between the two of them, Chalobah. Okay. Generally, as maybe if you want to pick a team to play a football match, I will pick Chalobah ahead of Disasi.
Okay.
But this season is a 50-50 for me between the both of them.
Okay. Well, that it has been a long talk, and I really enjoyed everything. You're just being fair, yeah, Dave.
You don't talk of the left back and right
Yeah,
back.
no.
Eh.
You want go wait, you want compare now. You want compare people with the injury.
That's true.
You want compare people
Chilwell
with
and
Reece
Cucurella.
James.
And James also.
Yeah,
No.
James, I'll give it to James. I'll give it to
Gusto.
Sorry. I'll give it to Gusto.
You say sorry.
I'll give it to Gusto. I beg. Then coming to the left, I'll give it to Cucurella.
Cucurella.
Whether you like it or not, I'll give it to Cucurella. You
Chilwell,
understand?
let's not forget, we heard that Chilwell has some kind of mental.
I won't conclude on that. It's just media talk, sure. I won't say that for now. It's just media talk.
And
And he never enter streets. Incident normal. He never enter streets. Incident normal. But in conclusion, do you think Chelsea did the right thing by letting Mauricio Pochettino leave?
I don't know. This is the first question we go ask me. Maybe say I don't even get anything to talk. You understand?
Don't worry. That's chill. Answer that one.
Yes,
This for
you guys should
answer. I know some people will say, no, Chelsea did not do well. Some people will say, yes. I just want to get the answer.
But let's wait till next season. Let's see how next season will be. If we do a next season, I think that would be the right time to answer such a question like this.
Abi? Yes. Next season we have to compare.
Yes.
We have to compare. Exactly. But even at that, so this season, comparing this season and last season, I'll give it to him.
Pochettino, yes.
I'll give it to him. And lastly, talking about the injuries.
Injury flop. Injury flop of the season.
Yeah, are we flop of the season in terms of injury?
Yeah, I think they have when you have the flop of the season based on injuries, you have the player that went to an injury for a long period of time.
I think we have Wesley Fofana. Shut down.
Ah boy.
Shut down.
Ah boy.
Shut down.
It'll be between Fofana and Lavia.
No, Fofana, he no play. He no even touch ball.
Throughout this season.
He no touch ball.
But this Lavia
The only ball where Fofana touch, now the one way for training pitch. And they even tell him how he go position leg, touch her. You know, saying get two left leg.
Yes.
So now the team with that. Well, we just hope for a better season. And this season has ended. And we ended in the Conference League. Playoff. So let's see how everything will go for next season. But, well, which of this game are your favorite game in terms of matches? Which will you call the favorite, the best game?
Surprisingly, now Chelsea now give one of, in fact, the best entertaining games this season for Premier League. If we are being honest, generally for Premier League, Chelsea give the best entertaining games. Is it the 4-4 draw with Man City? Is it the 4-3 with Manchester United?
Man, do you know that 4-3 against Man, they gave Palmer an award for that?
Yes,
Game
now.
changer of the season.
Game changer of the season.
Mad.
So
Talk to me.
So there are amazing games that we played. Amazing games. Chelsea had.
But joke aside, that 4-4 against Man City was a killer, was the bomb.
I was screaming. You know,
was a bomb.
They watch boy, they shout like say this.
As in Pep, at that point, Pep was out of space. Pep was like, what is going on here?
Chelsea, don't worry me. Chelsea really worry Man City that season.
That game was the best.
I'll give it to the Man City game. City game. Though we did not win, but it was a very entertaining game for me.
But after the Man City game, I'll give it to the Man U
game. Yes.
Yes, that game was
Man U game.
Then the worst game this season.
The loss against Arsenal. No, the fact that we lost.
Do you think is the worst?
For me, the fact that we lost to our rival, London rival, you understand? And the fact that we played with some of our former players, we score goal against us and come and celebrate. Still, they pay me. If you not pay you, pay me. Say have a score against us, come and celebrate that goal. So for me, that was the worst game for us to go down 5-0 against Arsenal like that, our own rival. It was very bad. And something maybe Arsenal go carry the banter was even from years to years.
Do you understand?
Unless maybe next season now we give them like 7.
7.
Mm-hmm. So for me,
because even though you win them 2, they no
agree.
They'll just say we give them a 5-0.
5. So for me, that was the worst game for me last season.
Okay. Which was the best goal for Chelsea this season? Are we going to drag that one?
Well, this video go long.
Are we going to drag that one? The best goal this season in Chelsea.
No, if you look at best goal, not just in the Premier League,
Yes.
but
Everywhere.
in other matches we've played.
Madueke scored a fantastic goal against Leicester City.
Woo! I just remember Madueke's goal. Mad goal. Let's not forget Enzo Fernandez free kick
Free kick
against Aston Villa.
Against Aston Villa.
Raheem Sterling's free kick against Newcastle.
Kopama's goal against
Everton.
Everton. The header
Wow.
and the leg. And don't forget the last goal of this season. Moses
Caicedo.
Caicedo. Powerful.
So to be honest with
Powerful.
you, for me, my goal contenders of the season for Chelsea is between Caicedo's goal and Madueke's goal
Against Leicester City.
Leicester City. So for just pick anyone.
Just
from
pick
there.
anyone. Pick
But
anyone.
for me, not just two.
Pick
I
anyone.
can't even pick. If I pick, it will be like abomination.
Yeah.
Say I leave that go out.
Yeah. Just pick.
So you
Once
guys
we
pick
hear
your-
from you guys, the goal of this goal in Chelsea, the best goal in Chelsea.
This season.
Mhm. Then, which was the worst changes in terms of change? Where we say then change, game spoil. Which player did you say then come out?
I feel even remember, sir. because- Can I remember?
I can give you a game for that.
Give me. Just give me a game.
Eh?
Give me.
Sheffield game. We were winning
Yes.
2-1. They removed Palmer.
Come put,
Who should that player? Get one young player. Whether not Cesare Casidai, just because he wants to play more of defensive football.
football and we are winning that game, and
Yeah.
then all of a sudden Sheffield another game. I don't remember. I don't verse. I don't remember the game. Now the game they make me the verse because see, those were games that if you had won by now, oh my god, I can't even start thinking of the past again. You know, say that one don't go, but it's they pay me. when I remember.
The pain.
Yeah, because we were winning 2-1. All you had to do was just maintain the game.
And
The
play
best
good
way
football.
of defense is to attack. Once they see say you dey attack them, you still they come out to play them. They fear, they go back.
Exactly.
For them to attack you now, they will not have that guts or the balls to attack you again. And I was especially Pochettino to, even if you wanted to change Palmer because he was tired or something, bring in another attacking player. But you removed him and you brought Casade all in the bid to play defensive football. And that was when Sheffield, they hit us, they strike us. In fact, they spoil our chance of going to the Champions League. Understand?
Europa League.
Europa League.
Europa
So
League.
for me, the Sheffield game was the worst changes I've seen Pochettino make.
Exactly. Well, and again, which of this game was the biggest comeback?
Man U game.
Man U game.
Man U game for me.
From 3-1, 3-2, 3-3. No, from 3-2, 3-3.
And 4-3. For me, it was the biggest comeback. I think even in the Premier League this season, one of the biggest. I think that's the more reason why Kopama won that award.
Game changer
of the season. So for me, Chelsea versus Manchester United, biggest comeback of the season.
Well, I guess that will be all for now. That will be all for now. I know that.
It is sweet.
that will be all for now. I know that a lot will be going down in the comment section on this video. Thank you very much, and don't forget to like. Follow our YouTube channel. Follow this page. Do you understand?